Podcast, The Rhythm. Go live, Vegas on the screen, feeling the flow, so pristine. Boom, as the beats align, electric dreams, they intertwine.
Rockin' in a spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief keeps it live. Laughs and stories, cheers all around. Raise a glass where wisdom's found. With a sip of truth.
I have menopause.
Profound. The jokes and tales by the fire's glow, discussing changes the season show.
You sent a gift? Oh. Thank you, Pam. Okay, so that means that everybody saw what I was just doing. That's cool. Awesome. I thought nobody could see that. Lynn, hi. Apparently we were just live on TikTok, and before I start, yeah, I'll just do that in a second. I'm having a day. I'm Raquel Kernialikis. That is Lynn Dula, and you have either on purpose or accidentally, not sure which, stumbled upon Midlife Mischief. Welcome. Welcome. Lynn, hi.
Hey.
I have to tell you this before, because I know that people on TikTok already saw me doing this, and I was putting on my pits and on my... Sorry, it's really hot in the studio, and Aaron doesn't think it's hot because we have different temperatures. It's not funny. So it's 80 degrees in the studio right now, which for me is too hot to be comfortable. So I had to go and change my clothes, and then I had to grab this, which I don't get paid to do this, but if you get hot flashes, you need to go get this. It's this is the stuff I was telling you about, the Secret whole body cooling mist. So it actually is supposed to lower your temperature like 10 degrees or something like that. So you put it on your chest, under your boobs, on the bottom of your feet, and your armpits. So all the places that you get hot, and it actually does work. It lowers your temperature. So that's what I was doing, people. I wasn't putting deodorant on. I was cooling myself down.
How long does it last?
I'll let you know. Because I've only so far, I got it last week. I've only used it for sleeping. So it's good to, like, when you get into bed and you're just going to sleep. Okay. So that's what I was doing. I was not putting my deodorant on, I promise. I was cooling myself down. And I have a fan now and everything. So there you go. How are you?
I am exhausted.
Are you? You had a week. Happy Mother's Day.
You went out. Thank you.
You're welcome. We missed Mother's Day last week.
Yeah, no, we were taking a day off. We were trying to enjoy our
That's
holiday.
right. That's right. So we didn't miss it. We just purposely, for the first time, it was a mutual decision. We both decided, you know what, we're going to relax today and we're just going to not worry about it. So that's what we did.
That's what we did. I'm tired. I am so
tired.
I just got home.
Really? Okay, for people who don't know, maybe I should explain. I am located in Las Vegas in the West, and Lynn is located in Chesapeake in the East. So you just got home and it's after 9 on a Sunday?
I just got home. So the girl,
The girl
the
one. Yeah.
little child,
Mm-hmm.
she had a fitting today for a fashion show that she's going to be in next month. And then while we were at the fitting, the designer suggested, encouraged, bullied
Sold.
us into
Upsell.
us into taking her to the next model call, which was happening today.
Oh.
And so we left that fitting and went straight to the model call. And some model calls, I can't say normal because I don't go to enough of them to say normal, but some model calls, you go in, you walk, they video, they take pictures, whatever they need, you fill out the paperwork, and you
Okay.
leave.
Okay.
But then there are these others that are a little bit more to do. And this was one of those ones that was the other. So
Okay.
we were there for a few hours. Yeah.
Not
I didn't
planned?
No,
Oh.
no. And again, when we were suggested to go, I was thinking, oh, we'll just go. She'll do the walk, she'll do the thing, fill out the paperwork. And then they'll let you know in a couple of weeks if you made, the cut, if you're going to be in the show.
Right.
No, we had to stay for a few hours. They did a lot of stuff. And I was just like,
Oh.
wasn't planning that. So that took a lot of time. And then it was like maybe an hour away from my house. So we had to drive back home. And
Oh no.
yeah.
But you
So
made it.
I made it. I had enough time to kick off my shoes and fix myself a drink and log on. I was just like, this is crazy.
I actually just walked in the house as well, and I had no idea that when I walked in the door, it was 10 to 6. I have no idea where my day went. Like I looked at the clock, I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
Oh
because
no.
normally I'm waiting for you'll say, hey, I'm here,
I
wait for
know.
you, I'm making my coffee,
My
whatever.
bad.
And I beat you.
I
Yeah,
know.
and then I was like, I kept looking at my email saying, where's the link? Did I not get a link yet? So I was like, okay, well, I guess Aaron is doing something. Let me just wait patiently. And I was surprised. I was like, then when he
I
came
know.
back on and you weren't there, it was just the setup. I was like, okay, wait, is she making coffee? What is she doing?
No,
Like,
I
yeah.
didn't even have time. I had to reheat it in the microwave. So ew. But that's okay. I
I'm
need it.
like,
I need the caffeine.
yeah. So it's been a crazy week over here. I don't think I haven't had enough rest. The boy, not the little boy, the middle boy is I feel like I've been running since Mother's Day weekend. I feel like I've just been going because remember Jaden graduated
Right?
that Friday.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So
Because
that
that
was
is people forget to say congratulations to the mother because and if you're a father that does all the school stuff, then congratulations to you, but traditionally it's usually the mom. Um and I know in this case it is. So congratulations because
thank you.
you were the main reason that he got as far as he did, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, his
Girl,
brain capacity, and he had to do the stuff. But if you had not done what you do, then he may not have graduated. So, congratulations.
thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
from that moment on, I just feel like I haven't sat still. Like the middle child has multiple jobs.
Okay.
And for some reason this week, he's been working both jobs like on the same day.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay. It's okay. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, while Lynn's doing that, are you good? Are you good?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Okay, so you know how you inhale?
Yep, and it goes down the wrong tube.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but
I have choked on my coffee before, believe it or not, and it's not a fun thing to experience because there's no chunks or anything in there.
it is so weird. So he's been going to work like in the morning, and then he comes home for like 2 hours and he has to go to the next job,
Right.
and then we start all over again. In between time, the little ones have had volleyball, soccer, coaching, all the different things that they automatically do.
Right.
Aaron works about an hour away from home, so it's an hour there, an hour back.
Okay. Fun.
I I am sleep deprived.
Been there, done that.
I have no rest, and
Yeah.
this is I have a big event this week coming up.
Is
I'm
this
just
why you
not
is
ready.
this why you forgot my birthday?
Yes,
And yes, I am calling you out
yes,
publicly.
yes.
Lynn
This is
forgot my
why. And I'm
birthday.
gonna tell you know what the crazy part was? I've gotten so used to.
And I got a thumbs up for Happy Mother's Day, which I have never laughed so hard in my life. I wrote this. I have to tell the people this. I wrote this really long. I mean, if you go to Lynn's messenger page, you will see like scrolling. You have to go down because this was her very first Mother's Day without her mother. Unfortunately, Lynn's mother did pass away just before. It wasn't that long before Mother's Day, if I remember.
It was after Mother's Day.
Oh, it was sorry, after. So this was your very first one, right? So I wrote this great big huge thing, and I sent pictures of flowers, and I sent poems, and I sent all of these things, and the response was a thumbs up. No kiss my ass, no happy Hanukkah, no nothing. Thumbs up, and I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my
I am so glad you have such a great sense of humor because I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember doing the thumbs up. I
no.
don't remember if I even read it. I don't know if I know I saw it. I don't know if I actually read it when it came in. I don't know what happened. I
You
was
saw it and
so
thought, "Oh fuck,
out of
that's
it.
way too much for me to read right now." Just thanks,
Girl,
thanks.
it was but you know what? I think what it was also is that I was getting a lot of messages from like I was
I
getting
totally understand.
colleagues and family and friends, and I was just getting so much, and I think I just kind of checked out. I was like, I'm just checked out. And then when I saw your message, what was it, a few days later or something?
Well, then to add insult to injury, my birthday was about 4 days later, and crickets.
Yes,
And I'm sitting there.
it
I'm
was.
like, huh, okay,
I
oh
was
well.
like, did I
I did.
miss her birthday? And you know what? I kept telling myself, oh, her birthday's coming up. Don't forget. Her birthday's coming up. Don't forget.
It's
And then the
okay.
birthday came and I completely forgot.
Yep, you
And I
did.
was like, okay, I'm so accustomed to presetting my post on Facebook
I do that
that
too.
I don't even log in all the time. And people think that I'm really online, but I'm not. It's like I just have it all pre-done.
I do the same thing, and it's amazing how people actually think that I spend all day on my computer just posting things. I usually take. I will be brutally honest with you. I do that before I go to sleep. I will, and I've already had a gummy. So I will sit and I'll just post everything. And then I don't usually even pick up my phone or my anything during the day
Me
because I don't have time. I'll check it every once in a while, but I don't carry my phone around with me. I don't carry my iPad around with me. So, I mean, I get it. I was not upset. I just
I
need
know
you,
you
I
weren't.
need you to
I
know
know
that
you
I
weren't.
was not upset.
I know, I
It's
know.
totally
I could tell
fine.
by your response. I was like, okay, she's making fun of me right
Yeah.
now, but it's
Yeah.
okay because I felt like I was really running around with my hair on fire
You had a
all
crazy
week.
week?
Even my husband was like, I think I need to jump in and help you because you're like, and I was like, do I look frazzled? He was like, no, but I can tell that you just haven't stopped moving. Like you're just
Aw,
constantly
that's
going.
nice that he
And
noticed.
he did. And I was like, I don't know. This week was just different. And I said, I don't want another week like this. I really don't want another week like this. It was insane.
I have
So,
something that I need to show you that will make your week feel a little bit easier and a little bit better. Where is that, Aaron?
but wait a minute. I still didn't respond to your Mother's Day post.
Okay,
Your
but
message.
you can respond after I show you this, okay? Because you're gonna like
Okay.
this. Now, I saved this especially for you because now, if anybody gets easily offended, I suggest you tune out, tune away, turn it off,
And it's
whatever.
not for you anyway. She said it was for me.
This
So
is
you can't
this
get
is for
offended on
Lynn.
my behalf.
Now, I just need you to know I don't know if this is an East Coast West Coast thing, but Erin was out a little while ago. Erin, do you want to tell the story before I show her the card? I'm going to get Erin to explain this now
For you?
but before you do, Erin, Erin was telling me the story because I did laundry the other day and this card fell out of Erin's pocket. And I didn't know what to think. I looked at it and I thought, well, that's either offensive or it has a really interesting story. So I brought this card into the studio. He's been working nonstop. And I put it in front of him on his computer and I said, Aaron, I think maybe you have some explaining to do.
Okay, well,
And now we will turn over. And then when he was done his story, I took it and I said, you know what? I need to give this to Lynn because I think Lynn will appreciate this.
I don't know. It was weird.
It's very funny, but like I said, if people get offended, this is not racist whatsoever on our part. Or I know
I
Lynn
have
will.
no idea if it was or not.
I know Lynn will appreciate it, but go ahead and.
Okay, so I went to a TikTok event in January, and while I was there, I met some people, and this guy came up to me, a nice, good-looking black fellow, and he said, "Hey, do you support Black History Month?" That was in January, right? Or February?
I think it's February.
February. Sorry, this was February.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, of course. He goes, okay, I'm giving this to you, and you can only use it once. I was a little shocked, and I'm going to show what it was. So go ahead.
Where's the camera? Can you see that?
Fine print say though. I see what does the fine print say?
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
I
There you
can't
go.
see it.
It's a pass and you're allowed to use, it says official pass to say the N word, and it's an N word pass.
What? What? And I said, I'll never use it. Thank you. And that was the end of it.
So I don't know if this is something that everybody passes around to white people if they feel like they may want to use the word. We have never used the word. I've thrown people out of my house for using the word. So when I saw it, I was like, excuse me? Like what? But then once he explained, I thought, okay, Lynn has to see this because maybe you can elaborate.
That two things. It's a thing, but it's not a thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna, just so everybody knows, we
No.
are not going to use it. We're not
It's
going to
not-
use it.
It's not for public consumption. It's
Right.
not for everyone. It's not to be passed around to people that you don't have a very close personal relationship with.
That's what I thought.
It's for people like you and I.
Right.
So if you and I were hanging out and we're drinking or doing whatever we do, like I come to Vegas and you and I are hanging out or whatever.
Right.
And I know that if you were to say that word, you would not be saying it in a derogatory sense.
Right.
Right. I can give you a pass. But
Okay.
that pass is only amongst us. It's not for you
That's
to
what.
take
Yeah,
it
that's what I thought.
outside of us. Right.
That's what I thought.
You can't just go out on the street and say, I got a pass
Well,
and start saying the word.
okay, so that was my other question. Was like, okay, now we'll just say that you did want to use it. Do you give it to someone before you use the word? Is it premeditated, or do you give it? Do you keep it with you in case you use it and then you flash it? Or I don't know what you
It is
do.
only in the moment.
Okay, this will not be used.
That guy was setting him up. That guy was totally setting him up.
That's what we thought.
He was like, yes, he was setting him up for violence. You don't do that. Don't, yeah. No. I honestly thought it was gonna be one of those cards because we have these cards. Well, I don't have the cards, but I've seen the cards floating around that are cookout invites. So it's
Oh,
an
no.
invitation to cookout.
Okay.
And so I thought that's what you were going to show me, that
No.
somebody gave Aaron an invitation to the cookout. Now that's a thing.
I didn't know
yes.
that was a thing.
That's a thing, and you can use that as entry to any African American
Oh.
cookout.
Really? Okay. As long as you, as long
As long
as
as you have your card.
and you don't put raisins in the potatoes. Like who
Now
does?
wait,
Who does
you
that?
can come to the cookout,
But
you
don't
can't
bring food. Right.
You can't bring food. I mean,
Okay.
you can bring a soda, some beer, or some wine, but you
The
can't
plates.
bring food.
You can bring the plates.
Yes, that's the other. That's a totally different invitation to bring food. That's like completely. That's
That's what I thought. Anyway, I thought that might brighten your week a little bit, make it a little bit better.
Listen, Aaron, I am so sorry that happened to you because he was really definitely trying to set you up, and I don't understand why he would do that.
And he was such a nice guy.
He was not nice because he gave you that card, knowing if you used it, you were choosing violence.
Right?
That's not cool.
No,
That wasn't cool.
no. So that will be put away, but I will put it in a cupboard somewhere where it will be forgotten.
I mean, keep
something.
it as a keepsake, of course.
Yeah, it'll go in my china cabinet up at the the top, at the back.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. And he gave it out during Black History Month. Really?
Yeah.
That is not the time to be using that word.
Is there a time to use that word if you're a white person?
Uh, mm,
I don't think there is. In-
you know what?
in my
I'm just
opinion.
so let me say, I can't speak for all Black people. Okay, let's make that clear to
Yeah.
everybody in TikTok land. I ain't speaking for all Black people.
And I
okay?
cannot speak for all white people.
I'm speaking for those
Right.
that I know that have a certain level of intelligence and
Right.
understanding. But I think if you're amongst people who truly understand where your heart resides and where the context that you're using it, yes, I'm gonna say yes. But let me tell you
Okay.
something. I call y'all president a nigga all the time because to me, it's not a race; it's a behavior.
I
It's a
understand.
behavior.
I
You know what I'm saying?
understand.
It's a
I
behavior.
understand.
It's not a race. It's a behavior. It's to me.
Right.
So yes, he to me he is. I call him that on a regular. And people look at me like, really? Yes, because that's what he is. That's what he is.
I understood exactly what you meant when you said it, though. But for people who needed the explanation, you're welcome.
Exactly. Exactly. So
That's quite funny, actually. So, anyway, back to the rest of your week. How did it end? How has your weekend been? Was it just as bad? Have you had any time this weekend? Like yesterday, did you get to sit down or nothing?
volleyball, soccer, practices, games.
Okay.
What else did I do? I did something last night. Oh, I took Aaron to work at night. Like he had to be to work at 9 o'clock, and then he got off around 1.
Oh, wow.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I mean, it is what it is. He doesn't have a driver's license yet. So,
Oh, how old is he?
yeah, too old, 19.
You know what? None of my kids have a driver's license, and they are all over 21. And they
That's the reason.
don't want one. They don't want one. And I've met I've met a lot of people in their early 20s and middle 20s that are really not, they're just not interested. They would rather Uber or drive share or whatever it is, take a taxi. They're just really not, it's very different than it was for us. Like for us when we turned six, like when we were 15, it was very exciting because we got to start learning how to drive. And but
It was like a rite of passage. Like that
yeah,
was a milestone for us at
yeah.
16. Yeah. No, I don't even think he wants to drive, to be honest with you. I think he wants a car, but I don't think he really wants to drive,
Do
if
what?
that makes
Sit
sense.
in the driveway and listen to tunes?
You know? Yeah. It's one of those things where he's never shown any interest in it. Now,
Yeah.
Jaden, on the other hand, honey, at 15, he was trying to, what do I need to get a learner's permit?
Okay.
He was on it. And he started driving as soon as he could and bugged the crap out of me about taking him to get the license test. He had to take the test like 4 times. He finally
Uh-oh.
passed it.
Uh-oh.
And he still drives like an old man, but God bless him. He does. He drives so slow like this, you know.
I guess that's better than, driving like a crazy person.
Oh
Although
my
I
gosh.
in my opinion, I think slow drivers like that are just as bad as the
They
crazy
are.
fast
They don't
ones.
cause accidents.
Yeah, because they're unpredictable. You don't know what they're gonna do next, and you're driving behind them thinking, what is happening?
Right. He
What
switches
are we
lanes,
doing?
and it's like in slow motion. He
Yeah.
switched lanes like in slow motion. It's like, I'm like, oh my.
Put the blinker on and wait. Okay, now.
It's
It's like they're measuring in their head the distance between the cars in front of them, and they need to make sure that they stay exactly, that recommended
yeah. I
one
think
car
that's why he
length.
wants to live in a metropolitan area so that he can catch the subway, he can get, mass transportation. I think that's why he wants to live in that area. But let me tell you, remember he wanted to live in New York for so long? And
Hmm.
we were having that conversation about I don't want
Yeah.
him living in New York, all that, right? Okay. Well, he no longer wants to live in New York City. He doesn't mind living in New York State. He just
Okay.
don't want to live in the city. Because the last time he was there, which was probably around October, November sometime,
Okay.
saw a New York rats.
That okay.
He did not know what he was looking at.
A
He
small
really,
dog.
yeah, he thought he was like, is that a cat
Yeah,
or a
no.
dog? And then he was like, well, why is the tail so long? Then he thought it was like a possum or something.
Okay.
And one of his friends said, no, that's an armadillo.
In New York.
That's what they said. It was like in New York. It was like, yeah, look at how long the tail
In
is.
New
And
York
it's gray.
armadillo. That's
It was like,
funny.
it's gray, it's big. It's an armadillo. He said maybe somebody had it as a pet. Oh my gosh. So they
Oh,
quickly found out that it was a rat. And whoever told them about the rats was like, oh, they're all like about that big. They're really, it's a lot of they and that was it. His
really?
of living in New York City went boop.
Really?
No,
That's all it took? Wow.
my child does
He
not
does
like,
know that there are rats everywhere, right? Not just the city.
but the rats that he's seen here in Virginia look like mice compared to those.
Okay.
Like regular size.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I'm not a fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan, but I
it's like
don't know that I don't know that it would stop me from living anywhere.
oh, Jaden is not for the animals. He's not for animals at all. He is not for anything that moves. He's not. That is not
Okay.
his thing. And it's crazy because we live in the suburbs. but we live in the area of the suburbs where you can have horses, you can have
Okay.
cows, you can have chickens and pigs.
Okay.
We don't have any, but you can go down the street and some of our neighbors may have them, right? So it's kind of zoned for farm life around
Mhm.
here. Although it's a lot of houses, it's very suburbia, but it's still zoned for farm life. So a lot of
Hang
some
on.
of Lauren's friends actually have chickens in their yards.
Oh, we
They
have
live in a
yeah, we have chickens here, and we're in the city.
well,
It's.
see,
I mean, I don't have chickens,
yeah, I don't have.
but I do hear chickens. What are you trying to show me, Aaron? Oh, Lynn, Aaron's gonna put up a picture of what we can see from our house right now.
Is that what
From
y'all
our
doing
studio.
for that video?
Hold on a second. He's gonna put up. There you go. That is looking at the strip from our house, from the studio. Um,
Is
that's
that
the,
a what is that?
that's
That
the
view?
strat at the end. That's at the end of the strip. But
Oh,
it's normally you can see mountains behind there, but it's so
I can
windy
see
right
a
now.
little bit of an outline way back up
Yeah.
in there. I can see that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just part of them.
Why is it
They're
so
big. We're
dark
having
there?
some kind of wind issue. So because we're in a valley and we're surrounded by mountains, the wind comes in from the desert and it comes over the mountain and then down into the valley, and it's a problem apparently.
Does that ever bring with it like sandstorms or any
Yes.
type
We've had a couple, but not as bad as what we had when we were in Texas. In Texas, like when we had a sandstorm, you saw that like you could put your hand out and it would be all dirty. It was really bad, but not here.
oh wow.
Here it's just a lot of wind and
So
debris.
is that like is it dark like that outside right now or
Yeah.
is that just your camera?
Yeah, no, the sun is starting to go down because it's 6:35. Yeah. So
It's 6:30 over there.
about 7:30. It takes about an hour, but it's starting to get dark because there's clouds and wind and
Girl, we don't get dark till 9 o'clock.
except that it's what's the temperature outside? 120?
Oh my gosh. No, it's not. You made that up. You feel like it's 120.
It's it's not 120. It is. Let me see here. Hang on. I'm gonna look at the Go Live Vegas app.
Okay, it is currently 79 degrees here.
Right now it's 85.
Okay.
I don't know what our high today was. Our high was only 90, but that's with a windstorm. So that's
And
still
outside
pretty
was
warm.
91.
Yeah, it's a little muggy. So,
Yeah, it's muggy here right now. I don't have any air. I have the fans on, but I don't have like AC or anything running. Look, let me see. Yesterday was hot. Friday was freezing cold. We're
okay.
going up and down with
We
our
are
temp.
too.
It's like one moment we're back in coats and turning the heat on in the car, and next minute you're taking off
Yep.
everything and trying to find some relief.
Yep.
We don't turn on any AC in the house because why? We're gonna have to turn the heat on pretty soon, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's never been this cold and hot at the same time in the same day
Oh, wow.
in May that I can ever remember. Like this weather is
See, we've just got the
unnatural.
heat. We've just got the heat and it's 24/7. So we're not even, I mean, we're cool. Overnight, we're looking at temperatures in the high 80s overnight.
Oh no.
So the way
Last
I
night
look
was
at it,
49
yeah.
degrees here.
So I think we're all going to be dead in the West by July. It's inevitable at this point because it's never this hot in May. May is usually nice. It's like high 70s, 80s. Maybe
Yeah.
we might hit, up in the high 80s for an hour in the afternoon in May, and then it'll go down. It doesn't usually, despite what people think, it doesn't usually get too bad in Vegas until maybe middle of June, and then the temperature starts going up. But not, I mean, this has been since April. But we're doing the same thing. We're going, and next week it may be really, really cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's the thing. So what does that mean for the summertime? I have no idea. Are we gonna
Nobody
have
knows.
like scorching weather where
Possibly. I think so. I think we're gonna have a month of really, really high temperatures. And then I think it's gonna extend the season. I think we're gonna still be hot or relatively warm through November.
because we
I
didn't
don't
have a
think
winter this year here,
no.
and
I
usually
think
we
that's what's
do.
going away. I think we're gonna end up not having much of a winter. I think, because this year for us, we didn't start getting cold until like the very end of December. That's when it started
Yeah,
really dropping and getting what we consider cold, like, coat weather.
right.
But November was mild. It was very mild in
Yeah, it was
November.
here too. Here it was too. I don't
I
think we
just know
I don't
when
think
I
we
lived
put
in
the heat
Texas,
on at
I stayed
all.
in the house.
Huh?
I didn't go outside and when I lived in Texas. I stayed in the house during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't make sense to leave.
No. No.
No.
And we still haven't got our pool fixed, so I can't go in the pool. So I'm waiting. We're patiently waiting for the insurance company to pull its head out of his butt, but
You mean you
it'll
didn't
get
get
there.
this from the fire?
From the fire, from the pump.
Wow.
Yeah. We're still
Yeah.
waiting.
That's a long wait.
November I think was the fire. They just, you submit your report, you submit your estimates because we have to get the estimates from different people and different things. You submit, they want you to now submit a couple of different options from different construction people because the whole area around where the pump was has to be replaced. So we've been doing that and then they reject it and they say no, we're not doing that, and come up with another one, and we're like, well, isn't this your job? Like, do you not have somebody you can send over? Like, we pay insurance for a
Right.
reason. Like, why are we
Right.
doing all the work and you're just sitting there with a red pen going yes or no? Like,
That's happening a lot though in different industries. Like they want you to do all the legwork and then they just
yeah.
uh, accept or deny.
Well, look how long it took to get our trailer back.
Yeah. That was
So
crazy.
I mean, it looks like the same thing. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get a swim in maybe in July. Maybe if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. So, moving on to different things now. What have your symptoms been like? I want to know. Do you have any new ones? You don't have any new ones? Brain fog, maybe. Memory issues.
No, I just have like my memory issues are still like plaguing me like terribly. I've tried a little bit of everything. I think I'm going to go now. This is the thing. I was taking magnesium for a while, remember?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I was drinking those magnesium drinks that I love so much.
Mm-hmm.
But my doctor seems to think that that's why I started itching so much because I may have a reaction to the magnesium because I didn't
Okay.
itch as much before. And then once I stopped drinking the drinks and taking the pills, the itching has gone away.
Okay.
But then now the brain fog is like
Well,
settled in.
because you only get one symptom at a time, remember? That's how you handle them. Except for the hot and cold flashes, which seem to be fairly consistent.
Oh, well, my cold flashes have diminished a lot.
Well, that's good, except when
I
it's
haven't,
hot, you might want those.
yeah, right. I know. I'm like, wait,
Mm,
don't go yet. I still need you for a little bit
mm.
longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have to deal with the cold flashes as much as I was before. Um, I don't even know if I'm having hot flashes because I really can't tell at this point because the weather is so funky and I don't know if it's the weather or if it's me. So we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, my eating, I don't eat like I should. I don't have much of an appetite.
That is one of the symptoms is loss of appetite. But then it'll swing back, so be careful. because it will
I
swing
know.
back again.
I was on a big sweets kick.
Mm-hmm.
I always had to have something sweet right before bed. But
I
now I'm
was doing
kind of
that
like,
too.
yeah, really?
Yep. Yeah. Not any, like, I didn't take it to the point where, I was gobbling down chocolate and things like that before I went to sleep. But I do have I am now the official old lady that has Werther's in my purse and my pocket. Yeah. Just because I need that sweet. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, it's like, damn, I need
You
something
need,
sweet. And I
yeah.
don't want to sit down and eat like cookies or anything like that. So I'll just grab a little candy and just suck
Yeah.
on that. And it seems to help. But
So I've been putting Mike and Ike's in my purse. I put them in a little baggie, and
yep.
I put the little baggie in my purse, and I will eat a Mike and Ike because one Mike
Okay.
and Ike is like the perfect amount of sugar.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I don't need anything else. But yeah, that's been my little weakness. I am now it makes sense why my aunts and my grandparents always had hard candies in their
Yep.
purses. We used to call it church candy because they give it to you when you're sitting in church to keep you from talking and being a nuisance. So they pass you a piece of candy. And we just thought it was a church thing for old ladies. Like all old ladies had candy
Yep.
in their purse. But now I'm beginning to think, am I the old lady now?
Yep. Yeah. You are. Sorry. Embrace it. I think you're only that old lady if you start giving them to little children. So as long as you keep them for yourself, I think you're okay.
You know
I
what's been
think.
bugging me because I've had my gray hair for so long now, and I've been dyeing my hair since I was about 16, right? Because I grayed early.
Oh, I did
I had
too.
gray streaks early. And so I started dyeing my hair around 16. So to me, I've always been gray. So it doesn't bother me. But now that I'm letting it out and I'm no longer coloring my hair,
Hmm.
I have people that think my little ones are my grandchildren.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They're like, oh, so are you the grandmother? And I'm like, of what? I don't,
Oh, who?
yeah,
Where?
my son is 22. He doesn't have any children. No, I'm not. No, is this your grandchild? No, that's my son. That's my daughter. Those are my littles. Girl.
No.
Or I'm getting the AARP thing.
Oh, I started getting those when I turned 50. So I
Oh,
still get them.
or I go to the grocery store and I'm like, oh, it's the senior day. Do you get the senior discount?
I've never had that. And I said to Aaron the other day because I got $5 at Albertsons for my birthday. I know, yay. $5 for groceries because it was my birthday. I'm like, "Oh, what will I buy? Um a bag of chips maybe. I think
Barely,
it's
because those are 4.99 here.
yeah. Um I've never, but I see the discounts and it's 55 and up. And I'm like, how come we've never gotten the discount on our groceries? They've never asked. And I don't think about it. So maybe I should because that
Well,
probably
I'm
could
not
save us some money.
55 yet. I'm not 55 yet, and I'm not claiming it. My husband is very excited about all his discounts and that he still isn't ready for. Like he's not 55 yet either, but he's very looking forward to all his little 10% off here and there. And but he's been like that since he was like in his 40s and they started sending him the AARP stuff. I I don't know why I don't get AARP, and I'm not even asking for it. I don't want it. Y'all can keep that. But the fact that this one girl just applied the discount and didn't even ask. I looked at my receipt and I had a senior discount.
I'm
And I wanted to
sorry.
go back in and just
I'm sorry.
rip into her, but then I was like, um,
In this economy, you need to just take it. Just
yeah,
say thank
I
you.
was like,
Appreciate
take,
it.
take,
Thank you.
take the blessing, take the blessing. But it's the hair. I swear, I think it's the hair. And
You think
so,
so?
yeah, I said, I think I might do a test and either wear a wig
Hmm.
or color my hair back and see if I still get asked, "Am I the grandma?"
But you don't look that, you don't look like,
It's the hair. It's the hair.
yeah, but I have the hair too, and I don't get that. I
I
look
think
older than
yours look.
you.
No, I think yours look more like the white girls that want to have the platinum hair. I think they don't. I don't think they look at it as gray hair on you. I don't think so.
Well, I think it depends on who you are because I have had, it's very interesting. I don't know how have other women treated you since you have stopped coloring your hair?
Okay, so Caucasian women love it.
Okay.
They will say, "Oh my gosh, your hair is so beautiful," and but then they follow it up with, "I wish I could do something like that." And I'm looking at them like, "You're older than me. You should be doing something like that." But okay. Um, Black women are on the fence. Some are like, "Why don't you
Okay.
color your hair?" I get a lot of encouragement to color my hair from
A
them.
lot of encouragement to color your hair. I like that. I like the way you
Yes,
put that. That's very
that's
diplomatic.
what they do. They encourage you. "Oh, you're so pretty. You should add some highlights, or maybe you should go, because a lot of Black women when they go gray like this, if they don't want to color it like a darker color, because you have to keep doing it so much with the roots,
Yeah.
they will go, you'll see a lot of blonde
Okay. Yeah.
Black women. It's because of the gray.
Oh,
It's because of the gray. Yeah.
okay.
It's easier to maintain a blonde hair color when your gray starts seeping through. You don't see it as much.
That's the
It's
same as the white
black.
women. Yeah, we do the same thing. It's
So
just easier.
yeah. They're like, "Oh, you should lighten your hair. You should go, platinum or blonde." And I'm like,
Wow.
no,
Okay.
no, not blonde. So is the curtains gonna match the drapes?
They don't ask you that, do they?
Anyway, I am not coloring my hair again. I do get a lot of now when I wear my braids.
Do you get more people saying things when you wear your braids
Yes,
or now
a
when
lot
you've
more
got it
people
like
like
this?
yes, because when I wear
Really?
my braids, I think it takes some years off of me with the braids. They think, you know, I don't know what it is, but yes, I get more compliments with
Okay.
the braids. It's like, and then I always get a lot of people trying to touch my hair though. Why do y'all do that?
I don't. I don't.
Why do
I
your
have
people do that?
my people, I don't know because they're rude, I think. And
And they don't mean any harm by it, most of them. Like I haven't run across anyone that is just rude about it, but
if they are
they're fascinated.
Hispanic and they do it, it's because, and I found this out when I lived in Laredo, is because if they it's a superstition. So if they see something that they like, they will touch it, and it's like a blessing to make sure that nothing bad happens to whatever it is that they're looking at. So
Hold on, I'm coming.
if it's a Hispanic woman that's touching your hair, it's because she likes it and she wants you to keep your hair the way it is, I guess.
Oh.
But if it's one of my people, yeah, they just don't have any manners.
Well, I mean, especially when I go to like Lauren's, I had to plug in, especially when I go to like one of Lauren's volleyball tournaments.
Okay.
It's more of y'all there than it is of us. And so they're fascinated
Yeah.
with the hair. And they will just reach out to touch before they even think about it. It's like they don't even think about what they're doing. They're just like, "Oh my gosh, your hair," and they reach out and they want to grab it. I'm like,
Wow. Wow.
on the flip side, little girls.
Aaron, hang on a second. Aaron, what did you just do? Thank you. Oh, was that Lynn? That was Lynn?
What?
Somebody's
Let me
page
do.
just came up. It was
No, that
you?
wasn't me.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Anyway, on the flip side,
on the flip side, when Lauren was in elementary, like when she was like in first kindergarten, grade, I had to have the talk with her about touching little girls' hair
Okay.
because when they're that young,
Hmm.
our girls are fascinated with y'all's hair.
Okay. I don't
I
know
don't
why.
understand why it's so
I
straight
don't know why, but okay. Oh, because it's straight?
because they don't. Yeah, it's the straightness. They're not because they're little, so they're not really used to being around people like that. And
Okay.
the hair, the color, the straightness, they don't understand the blonde, the red, like.
Okay.
And then it's like it's straight, and they're like, "Why is their hair so straight and mine is curly?"
Right.
And so they just want to touch it, and yeah. Lauren used to compare it to cats, and
Cats?
she would say, "Oh, she has cat." Yeah, she would say she has cat hair. Cat hair. I was like, "What do you mean cat hair? It's straight like cat hair." And I was
Oh.
like, "Oh,
And what happens if it's a
yeah."
white woman has curly hair? Because some of us do.
She never ran into many of them here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's every now and then.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, most of them straight hair here.
Hmm, I don't know. But women have, but what about the color? So they haven't told you look old or anything like that? Nothing has been other than you maybe want to put some blonde in there. So they're nice, but there's an undertone. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're nice because they know better they know what to say and what not to say.
It's really nice, but have you thought about, is that what
Right.
happens? Okay. I've had that.
Right.
I've
It's
had that.
like you said, it's the undertone. It's like, oh, your hair is really nice. Have you thought about
Yeah.
why would I think about it if it's nice and I like it like it is?
Yeah.
Apparently I like it because I haven't done anything. Right. But that's their way of saying,
Okay.
you should do something else with your hair. It's akin to bless your heart.
Right. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
it's akin to
hearing.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
bless
that.
your heart.
But usually I get that if I wear my hair down, especially now because it's down to my like the middle of my back, I get more compliments than I used to. But when
Your
I
hair is
when I
beautiful.
first started, when I stopped coloring it, I think when I was about 47, 48. Because I was one of those women who I was paying a lot of money to have it platinum blonde. And then my hairdresser was like, I know I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but Raquel, there's no roots here. Like your hair is that color that you're paying for. So why are we doing this? And it
Yeah.
would be a lot healthier if you just didn't do that. So I thought, huh. And I've never had long hair before. I've always had maybe shoulder length at the most, but
Yeah.
I've never had it really, really long. So I thought, you know what? If I'm not going to color it, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to see if I can grow it long and see, because I've seen some of these women that have the gray hair, the white hair that's really long and it looks so nice. If you take care of it. If you take
Right.
care of it, it looks really good. If it's still thick, but if it starts to thin and you don't take care
Hmm.
of it, please don't do that.
Hmm.
Don't cut it or cut it. Don't grow it because it's just not nice. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I have been told I look like a witch. That was from someone who uh, that was coming from someone who really should have looked in a mirror, I think, because her hair was not that nice. I'm like, okay, I don't really care what you think. Um,
Like really, just come right out and
Just
say you
come
look
right.
like a witch.
Yeah, it looks like you look like a. Has anyone ever told you it looks like a witch? I don't. I think you should color it. I'm like, okay, well, thank you for your opinion. I don't. It didn't bother me. It was like, okay, whatever. Um, I've had a lot of people say the same thing. Like, how come you stopped? Why don't you color it? You know, blonde would look really nice on you. And my response to that was, yes, it would, because that's my natural color, you dumbass. Like, I was a blonde. I don't want to it. This is my hair. Like, this is the way I'm supposed to look. And I'm sorry if
What
you,
are
you know.
trying to fix us though? Like they don't do that to men. They don't go over to men and say,
No.
"Oh, you really should color your gray." And on a man, it is said that gray is distinguished. My husband is gray. Okay, he has his head is gray, his beard is gray. He has a Santa Claus beard now. It's like super long and all the things, and he loves it. And Lauren and I keep trying to get him to cut it, but he's just like he's in love with it. Go ahead, you do you. But it's all very great. Everyone says, "Oh, your husband looks so distinguished. I love the gray and the salt and pepper." And they call him what they say, silver fox.
Okay.
Silver fox.
But you need to think about putting some blonde in yours. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Yeah. I my
So why
favorite
not
my
go?
favorite is it looks so good on you. I wish I could do that. I wish I could grow mine out and it would look like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I know somewhere in there you maybe meant that as a compliment, but I'm thinking in my head, bitch,
That's a backwards compliment.
bitch. Like, wow. I wish I could do that. Oh, okay. Well, you probably could. Um,
Yeah, like what's stopping you?
yeah, I wish I could do that. I don't understand that one. I wish I could do that. We what? That's the one that's my favorite because that one is the most confusing and that one is the most like I don't the most underhanded compliment. Like it's blatantly obvious that you're calling me old, but it's kind of like Botox. I've had that one too. I've had, do you know, Raquel, maybe you should get bangs. And I'm like, why? I've had bangs and I didn't really like it because it's too hot and it touches my face. And I'm always like, trying, it just, no. And because if I had bangs, then you wouldn't see the wrinkles on my forehead as much. And I had this discussion with my mom when she was here a couple weeks ago, and we were laughing because we found a photo of me when I was a baby. And
You got the same
I've had these
forehead.
I've had these my whole life. Like these are just there.
So that's the response, baby. This is a birthmark. This is not new.
I
I was
mean,
born like this.
I don't know. I just like okay.
That is crazy.
I'm
That is crazy.
I understand that there are a lot of women who go through a really hard time. Like I had a conversation with somebody last night. We were out and they were saying that, you know, they had just turned 40 and they were talking about turning 50, you know, and how they weren't looking forward to it. I'm like, okay, well, you just turned 40, so slow down and enjoy your 40s. And I looked at her and I said, you know, turning 50 really isn't as bad as you think it is. Like it's really not that much different than turning 40. It really is not, except there are a lot of benefits. Like, for example, I don't give a shit that you are worried about turning 50. When I was 40, I would have probably been offended that you were calling me old in a way that it's, it just, I understand what you're doing right now. I get it. I hear you, but I don't care. So that's a benefit of turning 50. You don't care
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah,
Obviously
don't.
you're not there, but you've got 10 years to get used to it. And if you're worried about turning 50, God help you when you turn 60, because that's another 10 years older, or 70, or 80, or Aaron's grandmother. She just turned 100 and she was happier than a pig in mud because she made it to 100.
Like, what does that feel like? To be 100. That's
She said it.
amazing.
She's tired. So she's tired.
Yeah, I think I would be tired. I would definitely be tired.
She's tired.
Is there anything she's tired of specifically, or just tired of life?
People.
Period.
People, I think. She likes quiet now. She doesn't want, like, when we talked to her for her birthday, she didn't talk for very long because there were so many people that wanted to stop by and they wanted to wish her a happy birthday, and I get it, but she said she was exhausted and she really didn't want to. Um she did it. She let people come and wish her a happy 100th because I mean, you don't know a lot of people that turn 100, right? So I think for her it was more about the other people than it was, about her turning 100. But then she went to church this morning, and that was on Thursday. So she shares a birthday with me. So we had a big happy birthday thing on Thursday, and then yesterday or this morning she went to church, and Erin talked to her afterwards and she sent photos, and she looks so happy because after church they went to the rec room area and they opened the doors, and she got a surprise party, and there was a whole bunch of people from church that were all there wishing her a happy birthday and taking pictures with her and everything. They got her a cake and stuff, and she looks so happy in most of the pictures, but you can tell some of them she's just like, oh, for Christ's sake, knock it off. Like, just go away. Please, can I eat the cake without having to stop and smile for a photo? Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. I want to go home.
Look, I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to the day where, because of my age, I am a celebrity. Like, yes, I want to be a celebrity because I'm old.
Okay, so here, when you turn 100, do you get anything? Like from the government or anybody? Anything? Nothing?
Well, no, but they used to. You used to be able to get your name announced on, what was that? Good Morning America, I think, or
Okay,
one of those morning shows.
but they
The
don't
guy
do
used
that?
to come up there with the Smucker's jelly jar. You don't remember? He used to come up
No.
there with the Smucker's jelly jar, and he would put your face, your picture, and how old you are on the Smucker's jelly jar, and he would announce it. I want to say it was Good Morning America
Okay.
that
I
did
don't remember that, but okay. I don't remember that.
Serious?
Well,
Do they not do it anymore?
I don't think they do. I haven't seen it. Unless it's at the very beginning of Good Morning America, but usually my mornings were so crazy.
It's like in the it's like in the
Oh.
middle. Let me see if this Good Morning America that does that.
Well, in Canada, you get a letter and a certificate from well, it used to be from Queen Elizabeth, but now it's from King Charles. Um and that's a pretty big to do. So you get a letter in the mail and you get a certificate that you can frame and put up on your wall, because I mean, and that's usually for most people a pretty big deal because it's from the king. But I was just wondering if you
Gotcha.
did
That
anything
that is a
here.
now that is a big deal. I would love to have that. Or if the president sent you something, or not this
You
president, but if
you
any
would
other
like that,
president,
would you?
any other president, send it to me, okay? I'll even take it from one that's not even in office at this point. Just not that one. Okay, so that was the Today Show that did the
Okay.
Smuckers thing.
And they don't do it
know.
anymore?
And uh,
Aaron, can you look up what happens when you turn 100 in the United States? Do you get anything?
yeah,
Because every other
still do it.
country
It's,
you
but
get a big to do.
it's Al Roker who does it now. But yes, they still do it. They still
Okay.
announce. It used to be Willard Scott who did it before, but
Oh,
now it's Al Roker. I think Willard Scott passed away, did he not?
but that's it?
Yeah, I got it here.
Okay, go ahead.
Says you get rare milestone brings official recognition from the federal government, local media attention, and some surprising financial or tax implications, depending on their insurance policies. Yay!
So you get something from the government? You get a certificate or something from the president?
Yeah, you get a congratulatory. Oh my god, I can't even talk today.
Congratulatory.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Letter from the sitting president of the United States.
Really? Well, there you go.
Some governors will also give you, and some mayors will also give you local recognition as well, and the local news.
It would be
What was that, Lynn?
the local news.
Yeah.
I would be pissed if I got a letter from Trump and if I turned 100 and he was in office, I would be like, look, no.
No. No. Just no.
So do you have to submit your information to do that, or do they just have like a record of it and they automatically send it? Like, how do
Um,
they know?
for Prince Charles, for King Charles, I think Aaron, was it? Did your mom have to submit something? I don't know that you do. I think it's just from taxes or something. Maybe they have a database or a database or whatever you call it. Because there can't be that many people in the Commonwealth that turn 100 every year. Although, I mean, I guess there is. But this is if you're a member of the Commonwealth.
China.
If you're a member of the Commonwealth, then you get a letter from the sitting royalty, whoever it may be. Probably by the time I turn 100, it'll be William. I'll get a letter from William. And yes, I am planning on living to 100. And I will get a letter from King William because Chuckles won't be here anymore. So, but it would have been nice to have it from Elizabeth, but I guess it is what it is. So she has it.
If Charles, I wonder if Charles visited Harry when he was here.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Did he even go to California at all?
I don't know.
Isn't that where Harry is?
I don't know. I don't know what. I know he went to New York and all that. I don't know where else they went on their visit, their tour or whatever, but I mean, even Harry could have come to New York to, meet up with his dad or whatever. I'm just wondering if that meeting occurred and did he get to see his grandkids? Because, I don't think he's seen the grandkids in person since Harry left the UK because they haven't been back as a family to the UK.
They
It's only
haven't?
been Harry that has gone back. But Megan is like, I'll never step foot on that soil.
That's too bad because the
I don't
UK
know.
is
I don't.
a
I
lot
don't
of
know that she
fun.
said that. I don't know that she said that. She may not have said that, but that's the attitude that I'm getting.
Yeah, I
So,
get it.
anywho.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
I don't know. I was just wondering if since he was so close by, if he saw the two.
Are they still in
They have
LA
two
or
kids.
are they in because I know they also have a home in Canada. I don't know how long they spend there, but I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
I thought they gave up the home that was in Canada. To be honest with you. Thank you.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, go ahead.
Because wasn't she in was that Lauren? Hello.
You can't see you.
I can see her.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, what? At 10 o'clock?
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay.
The children
Yeah.
have entered the chat.
Oh, okay.
Aaron's taking Oreo for a walk, so
That would be very interesting to get children's perspective, not mine, because mine would be very vocal about it, but yours. um, their perspective on mommy going through the change. I know what my kids would say.
my kids don't recognize it.
Oh, mine do. I've made sure that mine do.
My kids just think this is me.
Oh, no. Mine unfortunately they knew the before me and they know the now me. So, and they're old
Yeah,
enough to
yeah.
they're old enough to see the difference.
I'm an old parent though. Like I didn't have kids until I was over 30. So they by the time they started recognizing who I was as a person,
Hmm.
I was already branching into perimenopause, you know.
Okay.
So they don't
Oh, yeah.
recognize a different, Jaden might, but he's not here. He lives away. So he's not here to see my daily changes. All he
Daily
sees
crazy?
is when I yeah, he doesn't see that. He just sees me whenever I visit or he visits, and it's not long enough for him to recognize a change in, how I do things or personality or whatever. But
Okay.
the rest of them, no, that's just mom. Now, I would like to see if my husband recognizes the crazy.
You don't think that he does? You guys never talk about it? That's very
We talk
interesting.
about it, but I don't think he understands. I don't think he, no, I don't think it clicks for him.
Okay.
He still thinks sometimes when I am in one of my moods, it's
Mhm.
because I didn't have coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't
Or
hit
it's
the
that time, or it's that time of the month.
Oh, okay. See,
I don't realize
I
I'm
was
waking up.
never like that. I was never like that when I had PMS. Was I, Aaron? Was it, did I ever have big mood swings when I was going through PMS? Huh? Well, did I or did I not? You don't remember. Okay. I don't think that I did. I'm not that person. But now I have triggers. I have I, I definitely have things that
I'm her trigger.
um admittedly there are people. Now here's a fun fact about menopause. Um Perimenopause, I don't think that my moods were pretty even. Like I didn't have the mood swings when I was in perimenopause. Menopause, however, that was one of the things that surprised me because I didn't have it before and now I do. With my personality, I am usually very, very like chill until I'm not. Does that make sense? So there are certain things that will hit me and it will just set me off, but it's not that I can't, but how do I explain it? I will rant. So I will get it all out and I will pace back and forth and I will just rant and I will get upset and I will get angry and I'll walk back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and usually I will make sure that I come into the studio and do it so Aaron is aware of what's happening, because I figure if I'm going to have to go through this crap, so does he. So I like to share. So I will walk back and forth and I just get it out. I just say all the things that are in my head and I will get very loud and I will just back and forth and then all of a sudden it's done and then I will just leave. It's like I am actually a certifiably crazy person in that moment. But then it's done and I finished and it's over and I'll just continue my day like nothing happened. So you have that to look forward to. So did we lose volume on we lost volume on Lynn, Aaron? And I can't hear you on your end, Lynn. Oh, did you mute it when you were talking to Lauren? Did you mute it? Because I can't hear you. I know you're talking, but I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No audio. No audio. It's on your end. Did you? Okay. Did you turn it down? Oh, there's me. Nope. Got to reboot. I have all these little tiny hairs that are growing out in my head. Okay, while Lynn is doing that, do we have? I just heard someone cough. So does that mean you're back, Lynn?
Mm,
There you are. Now I can hear
I mean,
you.
am I?
There you are. Yep. Did you turn it down when you were talking to Lauren? Maybe.
No.
Oh, okay. Did you redo it, Aaron? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he reset the session.
Okay. So now
I
now
forgot,
you have to repeat what you said because I didn't hear any of what you
I
said.
forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about me and being a crazy person. The crazy white lady that
I think I've probably been one big mood swing my whole adult life. I don't think,
okay.
and I think that's probably why it's not discernible, like
okay.
what's new and what's old for other people. Yeah,
Okay.
really. I, because so yeah, yeah. I think I've been one big mood swing. I've never
Okay.
been one of those people that had an even temper.
Okay.
I don't have an even temper. I'm either all the way left or all the way right. I don't have an even temper. So
Okay.
I think yeah, that's probably why people can't tell that I'm going through, you
Okay.
know,
No, I've
because
always been a very, very, I mean, I don't know if it's because of my DNA or what it is, but I've always been the same. So maybe it doesn't change, it just amplifies it a little bit where I rant. I get it out if I'm angry at something or I don't hold it in. I'm not passive aggressive at all. I just get it out because I don't think it's healthy to keep things in and I don't like to have the mood swings. So I just get it all out and then I'm done and it's over. It's finished. We don't talk about it anymore. We don't drag it out. It's just, however, for poor Aaron, he does have to sit through it. Um, but you know, it is what it is.
I think I think I am more easily triggered now. There
okay.
was a time where you could piss me off, but you wouldn't know I was pissed off. Like I could really mask it and not allow myself to react to whatever it was someone was saying or doing.
Okay.
Now I immediately react. Immediately. There is no, even if I think you're about to go say something crazy, I cut it off real quick. Like I just
Okay.
don't have that yeah, I don't have grace.
Okay.
I don't have grace for people, you know.
Okay,
And so it's
I
better
still
for
do
me
that. I
not
still
to be
have
around
that.
people.
I still have that because
I
you can
don't.
ask Aaron. Like if we're out and something happens, he knows because he knows me really well. So he'll see the signs, but you wouldn't. Nobody else would
Mhm.
know until I get in the car. I will then get in the car, and unfortunately, like I said, I'm a ranter, so I will hold it together. And then as soon as we get in the car, I will be fine because there are still people that, you know, you wave goodbye and you have to, yeah, okay, fuck you, bite me. Yeah, you're an asshole, that kind of thing. But then as soon as we're out of eye shot, I will just let her rip. And I mean, depending on what happened, it could last the entire drive home. It just,
Yeah, no. That so
but
I'm
then
the opposite of that.
I'm home and it's I don't bring it with me. Like I don't bring it in the house. I leave it outside. It's done. It's over. But it depends on what it was. I now have the ability to, if you were that person that did that to me, we're done. I wish you well. I hope that everything in your life is successful and you are happy, but I don't want to have any part of it. Thank you. Have a nice life. And I have no problem doing that. Like, we're done, finished. I don't need that kind of upset in my life anymore. You crossed a line.
Yeah.
We are now done. But I wish you well. So
So
piss off.
I've always been that way. No.
Oh, I
I've
haven't.
always been that way.
I haven't. I give
I've
people more
always been that way.
chances. Yeah.
I am such a so I can't so this is my thing. If you irritate me, you are going to get the blowback. I'm
Okay.
not gonna vent to someone that had nothing to do with whatever was going on. I'm not gonna cry on their shoulder. I'm not gonna talk because I just don't have the patience because it doesn't solve anything for me
Oh, there's
to
no
tell someone
tears.
else.
There's no tears. No
I can
tears.
tell the
Mm-mm.
person who wronged me. And I don't like third party telling. Like I don't want the person that I'm venting to feel like that they can go back and tell the person that I was venting about.
Right.
Nope, I cut all that off. I go straight to the person that pissed me off in the moment. And this is why I tell people all the time. It is really important to you that you don't piss me off in an open setting
Okay.
that you don't want me to embarrass you in. Because I'm not going to pull you to the side. I'm not going to say, oh, can we talk for a moment? Nope. Because you chose this moment to show your ass. So I'm going to show mine right along with you. And we're going to go ahead and have this out right now. And I'll do it with a smile. I'm not loud and boisterous and all that. I'll do it with a smile, but I'm going to let you know up front. I never take it with me. I never. And that's one of the things I think my kids and my husband and everybody is like, can you just chill? No. Why do I have to chill when they started it?
That's true. Yeah.
I don't believe I have to chill.
See, and
What
I
is
would I
that?
would never do that to other people. Unfortunately, Aaron is my safe place. So he is it, and if he's not around, then I don't know. I guess maybe I just walk back and forth in the parking lot before I get in the car. I don't know, but he's my safe place, so he gets the I don't do that to other people. I would never do that.
Cashier. Yeah, I had a cashier the other day who had a really nasty attitude. And I just understand, why do you have such a nasty attitude? Like I'm the new customer here. I'm just walking up to your line and I'm like, "Hi, how you doing?" And she's like, "Hi." And I was like, "Okay." And so she was ringing the stuff up or whatever. And she was like, do you want that? I mean, her attitude was stank. It was just real stank. And I was like, hold up. Do you know me? And she was like, no. Are you sure? Do you think I slept with your man or something? She was like, why did you say that? I said, because you're acting like I stole from you. You acting like you have a problem with me. And I don't know you and you don't know me. So why am I getting all your attitude today, ma'am? Do I need to get out the line and we can start all over again? Because this is not working for me right now. I thought Lauren was gonna die. I thought she was gonna crawl up under
I
something. She was just like, Mom. And the girl was like, I am so sorry, ma'am. I just had this customer and he was really rude and da 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 da. I said, you know what? The best way to shake that off is not be rude to the next person in line.
Mhm.
Kill him with kindness. Don't worry. Don't take that with you. You just allowed that man to ruin your day, which means I had to further ruin your day. Don't do that. Just shake it off. It's okay. Let that go with him. Tell him to go with God and it's fine. Then she was like, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm just going through so much." And I was like, "Oh my God, now I got to hear a whole life story."
Yeah, see, I wouldn't do that because I don't care. I don't care what you're going through. I really do not
It's
care.
like, yeah, I don't care what you're going through, but you're not going to be rude to me. And I'm going to walk away like, "Oh, she was nope, I'm going to let you know you rude. That's
Yeah.
unnecessary." We're all having bad days. I'm going through menopause, girl. We're having some bad days. Okay? Let's not do this. Lauren hates going out with me sometimes. She's just like, I don't know what's going to come out your mouth. But guess what? I remember my mother used to do the same thing, and I would be horrified. And I'm like, Mom,
You're turning into your
don't do that.
mother.
I am turning into my mother.
Well,
I am turning into my mother. My mother would say things so loud and just didn't care who heard her. She would just be talking about people in there and like almost daring them to say something. And I'm just
really?
like mortified.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not that far. I'm not that far
Not
gone,
yet.
but girl,
Not yet. Not yet.
not yet.
No.
Not yet. I think I just need to be to myself. I don't go out as much as I used to. I don't do all the things that I used to do.
I think
I
that's
don't
what
know if
it
it's
is.
because I think it's because I'm tired or I don't like people. I don't know which one it is.
Probably both. I feel the same, except I used to be like that, but now it's not really worth my time if they're having a bad day, because then I get upset and it just causes me to, yeah, I don't, no, it's not worth it for me. But I also carry gummies in my
Yeah.
purse, so what the hell do I know? I just take 5 milligrams and I don't care anymore. I'm very happy. Just you do you and piss off. Just
It's like
piss
I
off.
have my happy pill. I'm good.
I'm sorry you're having a really bad day, but take it somewhere else. I'm not interested. I will do that. I will flat out be like, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right here. I don't care. Like I surprise myself in that way because I would never do that before. I used to care about how the other person felt, whether I knew them or
Everybody
not.
does. Yeah.
And now I
Yeah.
don't care. There are now, don't get me wrong, there are still things that I do care about, and there are still things that I will, I will feel bad about. But when it comes to things like that, if you're having a bad day and you're projecting and taking it out on me, I will stop you. I will stop you right now because I'm going to go away. I don't have time for this. I'm really sorry you're having a bad day, but I don't care. So, I'm going to come back and I'll do what you said. Like you said, do you want me to go back and we can start again? I will just walk away. I'm done. I don't need this. Enjoy your day, but I don't care. I've actually said that to people. I don't care. Or they're talking and they're just making up excuses and they think, do you think I'm stupid? I've said that too. Do you actually think that I'm not stupid, that I believe what you're saying right now? Because I'm not, and
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to you anymore. And I'm surprised that those words are coming out of my mouth. But it is, I mean, like I said, I am not a passive aggressive person. If I will let you know exactly how I feel when but if it's really bad, I will just say I will be polite and I will walk away. And then I will, if I get in the car, that's when I'll just let her rip. And then the language that I use is probably totally inappropriate for general consumption. So that's mostly why I do it. I think I have an inner sailor that just comes out sometimes. It is what it is.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's going to go away. Like I said, Tegan and I were having this conversation. I said, Tegan, do you think that I'm going to be like, as far as I know, there's only two choices. As a white woman, you have two choices when you get old. You can be a bitter old lady. And I know a lot of those ones. They're a bitter old lady who is just cranky and takes everything out on everybody else because they made bad choices in their life and they're bitter. Or you can just not really care and live your own life and be happy. So I said, Tegan, which one do you think I'm going to be? And she looked at me, she said, Mom, you have your special little gummies in your purse, so I'm pretty sure you're not going to be the bitter old lady. You're going to be the chill old grandma that's just hanging out and you don't care.
Yeah.
She said, I don't
Yeah.
see you as being the bitter old lady. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I can do that. That I can do. But I have met a lot
I
of
don't
really
see that.
cranky old ladies. And it makes you wonder how
There
they
is a
got
lot of
there. It makes you wonder how they got
um
there. Was it menopause that did
and I think it
it?
depends. No, probably not.
Or was it
It's
life
probably a
choices?
part of who they were originally.
Yeah.
No, it's a part of who they are. I think that's their personality, and we're just now seeing it come out freely. Like they're not trying to hide it no
Is
more.
that what it is, you think?
It's just, I think so. I think so. I think they've always, and I think also if they are currently married and unhappy or been through some bitter divorces or relationships, they don't get along with their kids or the kids don't visit with them. They don't see the grands. It's a lot of little things that contribute to these bitter old ladies just hating life and everything that
Yeah.
surrounds them.
Yeah.
I don't, but that goes back to who they are or who they were as younger adults. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking like 20s. I'm talking like your 40s and 50s. What were you like during that time and how did you treat people? Because it gets to a point where people just kind of they distance themselves from people, no matter if you're old or not.
Right.
And so they become bitter. I just think it's how they live their life. And look, when you're that close to the grave, you need to find something to be happy about. You need to
Right?
find some joy in your life because you're about to go meet your maker and you don't want to go meeting him with a sour look on your face like you're just
Right?
mad at the world. You're going to take that attitude into heaven with you. You need to go ahead on and fix that before you leave here. You're going to take a detour and end up going the wrong direction.
Yeah. Like
I firmly believe that.
you can't be cranky and bitchy and angry at the world because of the choices that you've made, the lessons you didn't learn, and when you don't learn those lessons, that you're doomed to repeat them and take it out on everybody else and then complain because nobody wants to spend any time with you. Like your kids don't want to hang out
That
with
part.
you. Your kids, you never hear from your kids. You don't see your grandchildren. Your spouse is always turning their hearing aid off or they're always doing something else because they don't want to spend time with you, but they're too old now to divorce you because it would cost them all their money and they don't want to be poor anymore. Don't blame everybody else for that. Like you at some point though, do you not self reflect and realize that you're doing it? Or have you just become so bitter that you don't even know you're doing it anymore? Is like because it would have started a long time ago. As far as I know, it could have started during menopause and you were just like, "Okay, I'm going to embrace this bitch and just go with it because maybe that's an option." I don't know.
I
I've
think
never
I
been that
think it's
angry
like
before.
I think it's like people who tell a lie for so long that they themselves start believing it.
Okay.
So they may have been blaming so much on everybody else and not doing that self reflection that they believe it's not them, it's everybody else. It's not
Maybe.
them because they've taught themselves that. Yeah, I,
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think they know that it's truly them, and they don't want to hear it either. If you try to tell them,
Well, no. No. No, because then it's you, it's not them, right?
yeah,
Maybe they need to
yeah,
get laid. Maybe they stopped having sex when they went through menopause. Oh God. Is that what they did?
that
And then
happens
they
a
just they
lot.
just become bitchy and
That
old and
happens a
cranky?
lot.
Because I know it changes when you're going through menopause, but hang in there for God's sake because it does get better. It actually gets much better and much freer, but you can't just cut off your nose to spite your face, lady. Like don't do that.
Well, wait a minute. What if you're one of those, and this is a good question, I think. What if you're one of those people that's not married anymore, whether you're a widow or if you are divorced, you're older? Because I have a lot of friends or people that I know rather that are divorcing later in life. Like they're in their 50s,
I do too, and they're all
early
drunk.
60s, and they're divorced.
And they're all yeah, I know a lot of
And
those, and they're bitter and drunk by the
I'm like,
time.
yeah, I'm like, y'all been married for 20, 30, 40 years, and now you want to wait till you get old to divorce. So if you're in that realm, you're old, you're divorced, you're going through menopause, your money is funny, you have a bitter outlook on life, your things are just not what you want them to be. Who's gonna lay with you?
Okay, thank you. I don't know what that was, but thank you. I have no idea.
That was weird.
Yeah. Anyway,
But who's gonna lay with you under those conditions?
well,
If you're bringing
exactly. So do you
all
just
this
give up?
trauma,
Do you just give up?
they don't have a choice. Yeah, I don't think they have a choice unless they can go buy it somewhere. Who's slinging it at 60?
Well, technically, they do have a choice. They can pull their head out of their ass and be a
No,
decent
they're not gonna
human
do that.
being. They don't want to do that. So that's a choice. That is a choice.
Yes, that's a choice. I know too many ladies.
With all
They
these
are
apps
too
that are online
scared.
now, just swipe left, sweetheart. Just swipe left.
Yeah, but you know what? They're still stuck in that. Oh, but I don't just sleep around. Baby,
But maybe they
past that.
need
Nobody
to,
cares.
because if they did, they would be a little bit happier. There are
They're
safe
looking
ways to
for
do it.
another love, and
Ah,
I think somebody need to open up that business. Don't y'all have brothels in Las Vegas?
not in Las Vegas, but in a town that is just on the other side of the mountain that we showed you. A little place called Pahrump. Yes, ma'am, we do. The Chicken Ranch, and what's the other one, Aaron? The whorehouses. Am I allowed to say that on TikTok? Oops. The chicken, no, it is called the Chicken Ranch is one of them,
I
and
can't
there's another
believe
one.
we're on TikTok.
I know. Yeah, apparently Aaron tried to put the whorehouses. I hope we can say that. On the app, legal brothels. He tried to put those on the app because there are a lot of people that
They
come
wouldn't
here
let it.
for that, and they wouldn't let him. No, sorry guys. For anyone who was looking for that on our app, it's not there because they won't let us put it there.
But if it's legalized, why they won't let them put them up there? What's the
I
deal?
don't, because the app goes to people that are not just in Las Vegas. But that's the only thing I can think of is, it, and it's only Apple that won't let you. Android would let you, but Apple wouldn't. Oh, neither one would. Sorry. Okay. Well, but could you put the strip clubs on there? Okay, so we're allowed to put the strip clubs in the app, but not, sorry, adult entertainment establishments on the app, but not the other adult entertainment establishments. Yeah,
That makes zero sense to
I know.
me.
It doesn't make any sense to me either.
I would love to know. I would love to know what what the reasoning is behind that from their perspective. Like, what is it they're saying is the reason behind that? I would just not because I think they should change it, but just because I want to know, how did you come to that? How did you come to that mindset that this is okay? That
But
I can understand not putting illegal things on the app. I get that, right? But it's illegal, and it's in your state. It's a legalized thing
yeah,
that
like
y'all over there. It's like,
we're just posting it. We're not like booking appointments for you. Like it's very,
right,
it's
right.
just an ad.
Like,
Like,
so can y'all have like cannabis dispensaries
yes,
on the app?
yes. And bars and the strip club, sorry, the adult entertainment places.
All over the country.
I keep forgetting that. You're right. But I think because the dispensaries are located in the city of Las Vegas. I don't know. And there's no adult
Okay.
legalized adult entertainment whorehouses. I don't know what to call them.
Now that makes more sense because if the Las Vegas app in their minds is only for things that are happening within the Vegas city limits, and you're saying that those are outside of the city limits, then I can see them saying, no, you can't advertise that because they're not within the Vegas city limits.
Yeah, but we've
Is
got
that the
we've got
case you're
ads
saying?
for different things all over Nevada, so I don't know that that would be the reason. I think there's just a big stigma thing about the P word and those kind of establishments, which is interesting because it's in the Bible. If you want to play that game, we can go all the way back. It's the oldest profession in the world. So why are we making such a big fuss about it? If you don't want to go to it, you don't have to. I actually wouldn't mind going to see. I know that sounds really weird, but I wouldn't mind going to one of these places just to see what they're like because I've never been to one before. And you have this picture in your head, about what it's all about and everything, and then they make movies like the one with Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton. You remember that one? The Biggest Little Whorehouse in Texas. And you see all these different things everywhere, and I would really like to go and maybe meet some of these ladies that work there just to talk to them and have a conversation. Like, are any of the ladies going through menopause,
found
and
the
what do they
answer.
do? Oh, okay. Please enlighten. Aaron, Lynn found the answer to your question. Go ahead. Why? She's smiling.
Okay.
Why?
Legal brothels aren't listed on the Go Live Vegas app for two primary reasons.
Okay.
One, strict legality. Prostitution is illegal in Clark County, which encompasses the entire Las Vegas metropolitan area. Because the Go Live Vegas app operates within the city, it cannot promote
Okay.
establishments operating outside the law.
Okay.
Two, advertising bans. Nevada law strictly prohibits legal brothels, which are located in rural counties such as Nye or Story County, from advertising directly. If you are looking to visit a legal brothel, you will need to travel outside of Las Vegas to neighboring counties.
Pahrump is where you go. Pahrump is the city that you would go to. Like I said, that's on the other side. Okay. That does make sense. I do know that prostitution is not legal within the city of Las Vegas. And I know there's a lot of people that come here to visit that automatically assume because it is legal within the
Yeah,
state of Nevada that includes the city
right.
of Las Vegas. So there's a lot of people who come for conventions and things like that, and there's a lot of dirty old men who come here strictly for that reason during a convention. And they are very surprised when they find out, either by a police officer or otherwise, that they are not allowed to do that. So please, if you are coming to Las Vegas, mind your manners. Ask the question first before you get your wallet out. Do not solicit it from anybody who comes into the casino, because there are lovely ladies who will be very nice to you at the casinos, and not all of those ladies are doing it just so you'll buy them a drink. A lot of them are making their money that way, and if they ask you for a hotel key or what room you're staying in, get up and walk away. Otherwise, you may find yourself meeting a police officer within the evening, and your Vegas trip won't last very well. In which case, on our app, we do have lawyers that you can contact. So it does kind of tie in. I'm just saying, for legal purposes, it is not on our app for one of those reasons, and obviously for what you just said. So, yeah.
I love the segue into that though. That was smooth. That was smooth.
Just boom, boom. You can hire me for all of your marketing needs.
Oh my gosh, that is funny.
And I think on that note, we're probably going to call it. Oh, wow. Okay. So, what do you have coming up for this week? Anything exciting? Are you going to
I
actually
have
take some time off?
no, I have
No.
my normal stuff, but I have a every year I do a special needs prom
Okay.
for the community, for all the students that they're kind of, it's not that they can't go to their prom. Their proms are not set up to receive them.
Okay.
They're not thought about at
Right.
their proms as far as what their needs are. So every year for the last 5 years, this is our fifth year, we've been doing a special needs prom called Prom Us. And we're gonna have that this coming Friday. And so I am preparing for that. This will
That's
be
awesome.
Lauren's first year participating as Miss Chesapeake,
Okay.
preteen. She's gonna be out there taking pictures with her crown, her
Oh,
sash, with
fun.
all the kids and everything. And when I tell you these kids have a ball at this prom. This has to be the best prom in the state because the kids are not hugging the wall. They're enjoying every
Oh,
aspect
yeah.
of it. They have the best food, the activities. It's amazing. It truly is an amazing experience. And we have some amazing people that contribute their time, their businesses, and it's just wonderful. So I'm looking forward to that. And then other than that, just my regular stuff. Regular everyday work.
Okay. But you're going to try and take
Fine.
some
Yeah.
time to yourself. You got to try. You got to at least tell me you're going to try and take some time for yourself. It's very important.
I will try on Sunday
Okay. Next
to take
week?
some time for myself.
Next week?
This coming Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a whole week away.
Yeah.
Okay. I got some meditation pillows, some new meditation pillows
Best I can give you.
for Mother's Day last week that I actually did use. Because sometimes, you just got to center. And it was very interesting because I was sitting in the middle of the living room and I got the meditation pillows that I think it's a set of 6 Tegan bought me. And so you can put them out however you want them, and then you can stack them back up, or you can put them on the couch. So they're about this big. I think they're about 15 inches by 15 inches. And trying to meditate in my house when there's 6 people here who apparently are fine until I either want to have a nap, or I want to do something at all, go to the bathroom, have a nap, do my hair, have a shower, feed myself, or any of those things, or meditate is fascinating. And I should actually videotape it because I get maybe 2 minutes and then one eye has to open because I feel somebody standing there looking at me and I open one eye. Can I help you? I don't want to interrupt you, Mom, but do you know where this is? Yes, I do. And that's constant. So I have to maybe move them into my room and lock the door. But I mean, at least Tegan knew me well enough to get me the pillows. She's like, "Here, Mom, I think you need to chill. Just relax." So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try
love
and
it.
get to that
I love
this
it.
week. Yeah. In this week, but I have to tell you, you remember I was telling you about my hand and throwing things? How it was in my hand?
Yes.
Was it where? Okay. Well, this week I threw a sandwich. I threw a hot turkey sandwich at Rory. That was not okay. I got it I went to for my birthday. Aaron took me out to lunch, and I didn't eat everything, and I had a hot turkey sandwich, and I brought the leftovers home. And Rory he wanted something for dinner, and so I said, "Well, you can have this, but here I have this. Do you want my hot turkey sandwich?" And I got it out of the fridge, opened the container, and went to hand it to him, but instead of handing it to him, I threw it at him. And it just went all over his feet. It just went bang all over his feet. He's like, "Thanks, Mom." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Shit. And then we just laughed because I mean, what else are you supposed to do? So it's progressed. The next morning, I went to pour myself a cup of coffee. I went to pick up the the cup and with my right hand this time, and there's a sugar bowl like on my coffee bar. My cup was beside the sugar bowl, and I went to pick up my cup, and I picked it up, and I moved my hand, just went like this, and knocked the sugar bowl and sugar all over the kitchen floor. So, needless to say, I did not get my quiet cup of coffee that morning. I had to then put the cup down and clean up the sugar, which, if you've ever had to clean up sugar, it is not fun to do. So that was my new symptom. Was now it's progressed to two hands and I'm throwing food at people. So I can no longer be trusted to hold things. Don't give me anything to hold at for the moment. It just that was
So when is your doctor's appointment?
I'm not going to the doctor. There's nothing the doctor can do about it. It's apparently it's perfectly normal. Did you know that? It's normal. It is perfectly normal.
No.
It is a disconnect. It's hormonal. There's a disconnect. It could be so many different things, but none of them are really serious, and it should go away. Now, I do have to track it, so if it lasts for longer than a certain amount of time, then I should be concerned. And if there's pain that goes along with it, or if I have a headache at the same time that these things happen. So far, nothing. It's like there's no pain, there's no headache, there's no anything that would indicate any kind of issue. It's just a spasm, basically. It's not fun, but I mean, although the look on Roy's face when I threw the sandwich at him was funny, but so there you go. That was my news. That's this week or last week. That was a new symptom. So I thought, well, happy birthday to me. Now I'm like just randomly throwing things everywhere. So there you go. I don't know. It could be worse, right? I mean, I could be kicking people. Can you imagine? Seriously, can you imagine just randomly kicking people? I don't think that would go over very well. But it could be worse, you see? And I've never heard of anybody doing that. So I think I'm okay. For now. I'm good. So on that note,
What do you have coming up this week?
Tuesday I am doing another episode of Good Morning-ish with Brett, and we will be talking a little bit more about how to use the app, what's new on the app. We've got a food truck that we're going to be doing reviews for pretty soon because we've now got food trucks on the app. Have you ever eaten at a food truck? I've never eaten at a food truck before. I have this crazy thing about needing to know how many times they've been inspected and do they have to follow the same guidelines as a restaurant, and how are they governed? Like how do I know that you've been inspected? And so
They have it posted. They should have it posted inside.
okay.
Like they should have it posted like when on the ledge. They should have their stuff like posted in like a little plexi or something.
Okay.
But a lot of times, I know here in Virginia, the food trucks are under a more strict inspection than most of the restaurants.
Really?
And other
Okay.
food,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
they're very, very strict.
I didn't know that. Okay. That's
Yeah,
good to know,
yeah, and you
actually.
can ask any of them for their credentials, for their stuff. You're gonna have some people that don't have their stuff up to date, and so they're gonna give you a hard time. Don't eat at that truck.
Yeah.
It's just period. If they don't have it out for you to see, and they're not open about it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not out for you to see, it should be posted like their window is here, it should be posted against that back wall.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be visible to the public.
Okay.
Just like when you go to a restaurant, you should be able to see their stuff posted on one of their walls, visible to the public, right?
Okay.
But if they don't have it and they don't want to show it or present it,
Don't
I
eat
won't be
there.
there. I've had to turn away. No, I've had to turn away food trucks for participating in events that we've, you know, put together because they didn't have all their stuff. They didn't,
Really?
so a lot of
Okay.
them that just, yeah, yeah,
Oh.
they just feel like, oh, if I can just kind of sneak in through the cracks with everybody else and just,
Yeah.
get in there. They're hoping that they'll meet a event host or producer that won't ask or
Okay.
don't know to ask for
Uh,
certain documents.
okay.
So, but yeah, I eat at food trucks all the time, the ones that I trust.
Okay.
And they have to have they have to have running water, a water supply in there so that they can wash their hands regularly. They have to use gloves. Like it's a whole thing.
Oh, okay. Well, we now have that's actually what Aaron's been working on pretty much from when he gets up in the morning to when he goes to bed at night. And lately he's been going to bed at about 5 o'clock in the morning, because we're doing it in English and in Spanish. Is the food trucks and the food, yeah, the whole app is now going to be available in Spanish, but the food trucks, they'll pay a certain amount of money. It's not a, I think $30. Yeah, they'll pay $30, and with that $30, they get added to the app, and then it'll be in a little map thing where you can find where your favorite food truck is located in the Vegas area when they're open. So instead of searching everywhere for it on social media, you'll be able to just go to the app and click on the food truck part, and it'll show you where they are if they're open, and you can just go there. So that's what we're going to be working on this week. We have a couple other podcasts that are coming up. Bikers for Bikes has an event coming up, and not everyone's cup of tea is back on Wednesday, and that's always a good podcast. That's fun. Nancy's Riot is on Tuesdays. It's on Wednesday this week. I don't have anything to do with that one, but Brett will also be doing his student of the game. I believe that's going to be on Tuesday as well. So, I mean, yeah. Hopefully going to a hockey game because the Golden Knights are back in the playoffs again. Yay. So that would be fun. I know, you rolling your eyes. This is our Super Bowl. Yeah, embrace the hockey. Embrace the hockey. You can take the Canadian out of Canada, but you can't take the Canada out of the Canadian. I don't know.
You guys should really consider a Go Live Hampton Roads app. We need that here because we have the hardest time finding things in one location. Like you got to go to 5 different websites to find out what's going on.
We've actually had a couple of people say that. We've had people say that about LA. We've had people say that about a couple of different places. So Chicago and New York, Miami. But I mean, Aaron's only one person, so we will eventually get to those though. So, but we've got this one is this one is the prototype, and we're, I mean, if it's not working all of the time, I apologize. We're doing the best we can. There's only 2 of us doing it. So, and poor Aaron, every time I have an idea, he has to try and figure it out. When I walk in the studio and say, "Hey, could you do this for me? Do you think we could add this and find this?" And yeah. So there's only 2 of us.
Well, when you guys are ready to do a test pilot for another area, I raise my hand to be
Okay.
first.
Okay. Sure.
No, seriously.
Okay.
We need one here.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
I'm a little jealous. I really am because I'm like, I go through the app and I'm like, they have everything at your fingertips. And I
We're
have to
trying
think
to,
through,
yeah.
you will help me with my business because of the simple fact that when we have corporate clients come here for conferences or
Yeah.
conventions and stuff, it'll make it so much easier to say, log into this app to find all the happenings, all the things that are going on, all the restaurants. And then I don't have to have a concierge to try to tell them or show them where everything is. Like they can do it themselves.
No.
But right now, you have to go to like 9 different apps
I
for
know. It's
every
a pain in the ass.
it's not even an app. Every city has a website. None of them have an app yet. They all just have a website. So if you want to know what's going on in Virginia Beach, you got to go to the website.
Right.
If you want to know what's happening in Norfolk,
Hampton or Richmond.
you got to go to the website. You can't just go to an app and see all the latest and the greatest. It's just,
Yeah.
we need that, Aaron. I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on.
Hopefully
but,
we're almost ready
let's see
for
right
the
now we can-
for the full launch, and then as soon as we do that, it's on to marketing, which is the next step, is selling there, because there's a lot of spaces on here for advertising. So as soon as we get to that part, we will talk, because I maybe we'll do it. I mean, maybe East Coast, West Coast. We'll start with you. Um, see, because at least we have a contact that you can tell us what we need, and you can be a part of it. So you'll have to. But we did add weddings. Did you see we added weddings? There's a section for weddings in Vegas
I saw
on
that.
the app. So, and
Yeah.
we're now, I think we're waiting on Groupon. Is that on there yet? We're waiting for approval on Groupon, which will be kind of cool, because then you get the deals, because we have a section for deals that you can get. We've got hotels, and we've got flights and things like that. Ticketmaster, Verbo. So we have everything uh except for the Groupon. So as soon as we get that, we should have everything you need. If you're planning a trip, just go to the app. You can book your flight, your hotel, your restaurant. You can even book an Uber through the app now. So, and if you want to get
So
married,
adding
you can do
another
that too.
market, yeah, adding another market shouldn't be difficult then when the time comes to just say, okay, because you can take all of those companies and let them know that you're going to try it in a different market.
Yep.
And it shouldn't be a problem of trying to having them transition into that market, especially
Yeah.
if they already have a presence there.
Well,
And all
yeah.
the things
So
you've named.
yeah, and once we've got this done, we'll know how to do another one, and like you said, it shouldn't be that difficult. Plus, if you're selling it in a different city, you have this one to show and say, okay, look, this is what it is, and this is where you can market, and you'll be able to sell the advertising, because you'll be able to show them something. That's one of the biggest sticky parts right now, is being able to show people how everything works when we keep adding things. So that's one of the reasons why poor Aaron's up until 5 or 7 in the morning, because it's never been done before, and it's not a website. I know a lot of people think it's a website, but it's not. It's an actual app.
Yeah,
Like you can go into it and go in all different directions and find everything that you want. Anyway, that's on another podcast. But yes, now that I know that you're interested in doing that, we will definitely be talking about that, because that will be maybe the next place we go to. So,
Yay.
hello. Oh, thank you. We're getting gifts. We're getting things from TikTok. Thank you. I don't know what they are because I can't see them, but thank you. Appreciate that. I have no idea what it is, but because I can't I do apologize. Lynn and I can't see TikTok while we're doing this.
No.
No. But that's kind of awesome. We've never had that before. So fun. Yay. Who? What? Would you? Oh, okay. We're the agency. Yes. Okay. So it's somebody within the agency. So thank you. Um, appreciate that. Yeah. So that's my week, and hopefully in there somewhere, I'm going to be relaxing and trying to, not do as much as I usually do. Do you know I haven't had time since Mother's Day to actually sit and enjoy Mother's Day?
Me neither.
Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. I keep trying. Like I will plan it. I will even plan
I
some
worked
quiet
on
time.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, you did do that. Did I work on Mother's Day?
I worked. I have not had a moment.
I think I was busy doing other stuff for Mother's Day. Yeah. Well, you need to plan a Mother's day off. What was that? Oh, thank you. Have a good night too. Um, you need to plan a Mother's Day time and sit and not do anything. Relax and enjoy the fact that you're a mother, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, that's I have to plan it. Who has to plan it? I don't know. I have to plan some quiet time. So, I think I might actually go and do that after I get dinner. So, I got to go do dinner. But you don't have to have dinner, Lynn. You can go and relax right now because it's what, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. So it's
I'm going to bed.
go to bed,
It's
enjoy.
11 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. You go to bed. I'm going to go make dinner and we will see you guys next week. If you have not followed us on social media, please go and follow us. You can follow us personally, Lindula, Raquel Kearney Ellicus. You can follow Midlife Mischief. Just put it in the search bar. You'll find it. Follow Go Live Vegas. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on everything, all over the place. So do that. All right. Have a good week, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Have a good night.
All right. Bye.